Hey, Logue. It's Dad. Your mom and I just want to tell you how extremely proud we are of you and all of your accomplishments. You know, it feels like yesterday that we were all huddled in the cold and dreary rain watching you play your opening day games at Montebell Field. Seems like there was never a year when it didn't rain on opening day. Only to be racing to all of those hot summer day games for one of the many travel ball teams you played with. I'll never forget that grand slam that still hasn't landed yet, that Coach Wagaman and Coach Streckengoss still talk about to this day. It sure was a beauty, Bulldog. Logan, it's been a sight watching you chase your dreams, and we know that you will work tirelessly at succeeding in life. You have been a huge success in the classroom with earning National Honor Society status and on stage performing in The Music Man in Greece, while holding yourself to a high standard in everything you do outside of school. You're an inspiration to us, and we can't wait to see what the future holds for you. Dream big, be humble, never stop believing in yourself, and always thank the ones that helped you along the way. We are sure going to miss watching you play at Armstrong, but it's not over yet. From River Hawk to Red Hawk, keep soaring, kid. We love you, Logan, and we'll always be your biggest fans. Love, Mom, Dad, Landon, and Liam.
Caden, we are so proud to have you as our son. Watching you grow up and become who you are today has been a joy. It seems like just last summer you were running around the t-ball field, followed by driving to travel games, having fun with your friends, and it's also where we got to see your first home run and grand slam. And now, off to college to prepare for your future. Not everything has went your way, but you have handled it with poise and humility, and you're a better person because of it. Your mom wishes she could have read this, but she would have cried the whole time, and no one would have wanted to hear that. You have within you everything you need to deal with whatever the world can throw at you. Love, Dad, Mom, Easton, and Nadia.
Hey Zach, it's Mom. Ever since the day you came into our lives, we have been so blessed. We are so proud of everything you have accomplished and look forward to celebrating all of your future achievements with you. With your show of hard work and determination, you fought to come back from your injuries your junior year in baseball and basketball, and again in summer ball. Now you are committed to playing baseball at Penn State Altoona for the next 4 years, while you prepare to become a special education teacher. Thank you for always being you. Your smile and your sense of humor have always been one of the highlights of our lives. Not ever knowing what exactly you are going to say or do definitely did keep us on our toes. There are so many wonderful memories and friendships that have been made that we can look back on through Little League, travel ball with the Angels and Super Swing, high school baseball and basketball, to our family vacations, like the time we temporarily misplaced you in Disney World at least twice on the same trip. Dad, Eli, and I could not be any prouder of the amazing young man that now prepares for his high school graduation. Continue to be you, work hard, have fun, and know you are loved more than you will ever know. We love you, Dad, Mom, and Eli.
Hey Mason, it's Dad. You know I have to be the one to talk because your mom can't. I mean, just look at her. She's already crying. We can't be more proud of you and the man you've become. We still remember your first t-ball game where you hit the ball and ran to third. So glad you figured that one out. I'd like to tell you I'm really proud of all the extra hard work you put in. It shows. And you never let the negatives put you down. It only makes you more determined. It has been an absolute joy watching you play the game you love, and we loved every minute of it. We know the next chapter of your life will be amazing, so cherish this moment with the guys that you've played with for a long time. They will be friends for life. Reach high, son, and you will make it. We all love you. Love Mom, Dad, and Bryce.
Ian, I remember the first time I held you. We were still in the hospital and you were busy holding your head upright and looking all around. The nurse came into the room and said out loud, "He is going to be a busy boy." Since that day, you have never slowed down. You have always wanted to be running up front and accomplishing more than you had the day before. I cherish the days that you would want me to throw the soft foam balls to you in the backyard. You would swing so hard and try to get them to fly beyond the fire pit for a home run. Then came T-ball, where you wanted to be the last kid up to bat, but only so you could clear the bases and not stop running until you crossed home. Once we moved on to Pokovich Field, I joined you as a coach in the dugout. I watched you waiting for every at-bat as if you were a racehorse waiting for the gates to open. You would run out, jump in the box, and pound your bat on the plate, then look to the pitcher and hope that they would give you something that you could crush. I remember the nights under the lights, when the game was done and most others were leaving the field, but you would yell, "Dad, can you hit me some more pop flies?" You would run to the outfield and catch balls and throw them back to home when you were only 9 or 10. It was like you never wanted it to end. I don't think I did either. I followed you from that dugout to many more along the way. We have logged so many miles driving to travel ball practices and games. Some of my favorite memories are of the conversations that we would have when it was just the two of us in the truck, driving over an hour to a practice in northern Cambria. You have had the privilege of playing for several remarkable coaches. You have been part of some unforgettable teams. You have made so many friends along the way, friends that will forever be your family. I want to wrap this up by saying one thing to you. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey, and thank you for taking me along on this incredible ride. I love you, Ian. Dad.
Ian, our forever number 5. You were a breech baby, so a C-section it was. We should have known that from the start you would be keeping us on our toes, with first for all of us, and unknown roads to venture along the way. Baseball has been a part of your life for as long as you can remember. However, I remember a 4-year-old little boy looking at me after a day at preschool and saying, "Mom, being 4 is really hard. You have rules, Grandma has rules, and preschool has rules." Well, Ian, I lost count of all of these said rules that you challenged, bent, ignored, and believe it or not, followed over the years. You were never one that didn't want to go to baseball practice or playing a game. Actually, you were always on the search for a team to be on, accepting the opportunity to fill a guest spot. You just wanted to be out there on that baseball field, to play. The love, passion, and understanding of baseball that you have is impressive to say the least. Your skills come naturally to you, and what a talent you have. You are consistently challenging yourself. You have always been an all-in or an all-out kind of kid, with anything and everything. You love fiercely, fight with passion, and are as stubborn as a mule. You are funny, kind, wise, intelligent, compassionate, and determined. Never change. Never be anything other than your unique individual self. Baseball has always been a huge part of you. That is not all that you are. You are a son, a brother, a grandson, and uncle, a cousin, a nephew, a best friend, a supporter, an encourager, an advocator, an achiever, an instigator, and a teacher. Ian, there is no manual on how to be a parent, and through the years, you have taught us so much. Thank you. We will always be in your dugout, encouraging you, supporting you, celebrating with you, cheering you on. We are so proud of you, the man you have become, all that you have accomplished, and look forward to what is ahead for you. As your high school baseball journey comes to an end, be excited for your future, the roads ahead of you, all of the firsts that wait for you, and the new chapters in your life. Never stop learning. Never stop growing. Always remember who you are, all that you have accomplished and overcome. Stand up for what you believe in, be humble, be compassionate, and be grateful. I love you, Mom.